Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. In today's session, it's going to be a bit of a mix, but I'm going to seek spirits at Prospect Hill Cemetery in Massachusetts, as well as seeing if any of the Hopestill Fairbanks family will come through. They can tap that cap on the back by the candle. This could be anybody from the Prospect Hill Cemetery. And then the other spirit I'm trying to seek is somebody who I had watched as I grew up and stuff. Well, not grew up, but you know, like many years ago. And his videos definitely just brought a whole cool emotional laughter, and it was just basically somebody who was very funny. And obviously because of what he also had in his YouTube channel. So that would be this one right here. So I'm curious if we'll see this one. His name, either his first or middle or his nickname. Oh, geez. Okay. I knew it. I had a false start and I wasn't sure if it was indeed a spirit. So I just said, it said, please come back. And I'm like, okay. So I turned that off. And then I took literally a like 2-minute or like, okay, it's him. It has to be. Okay, Spirit Talker on. Okay. So again, there was a video. Do you remember Talking Kitty Cat? And I was like, oh my God. And so I watched the video, and then it brought me back to all these memories of watching his videos. And then I found a connection between his very first, what do you call it? Yes. Sorry, I'm all like shook up. His very first video that he posted on his channel is a dedication to my other person that I used to watch, and it was the Mean Kitty. And so he made another parody called Meaner Kitty, and I was like, oh my, or what? And I was like, are you serious? So again, yeah. So I think this is him, right? This is you coming through? You came in earlier. I can't explain it. I thought, okay, this can't be. And so you just told me to please come back. And so I took a quick little break, and then I restarted. I think this is him. Again, this guy, this you? I feel like it might be. Can you go to orange on the EMF meter if this is you? Can't see your name yet, in case you say it on Spirit Talker. What is going on? This is the second time it kind of like got me attention. Like, dude. Again, I even said if it would be this one tied to this guy. And then this Prospect Hill Cemetery, and then Hopestill Fairbanks family or Hopestill. I think this is him. And then this is his channel with almost 3 million. I even have a playlist with a bunch of videos of him and his kitty, Sylvester. So basically, he does a bunch of videos. He is somebody who does also, can't say it, but hold on. So I found pictures I already had. Oh, okay, that's something else. So again,
I've been here 200 years.
So with this right here, that's Sylvester, and that's the guy. That's Sylvester. And this is a headstone. He's this. He's somebody who uses that. I can't say it in case, you know. So again, I'll get closer. Pretty headstone. And then again, this is just a portrait of him. So, he may be here. He may be here. I'm going back, just in case. So, he was born 1979 and passed away 2020. He can tell me maybe other things that definitely make me know that he's coming through. Oh, of course, I just realized I just showed you pictures that we're also on the same page. Okay. All right. I don't know, how do you explain that 3 times? Like, yes, I'm here. And again, June 2025, I was trying to have a session with him. But it just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't feel it. Interesting.
Mary.
Okay. That can be compared to these two. There is a Prospect Hill tied to somebody who Pal Spiritbox did a session on, as well as that one. The sibling of Hopestill is a Mary. Interesting. In case you guys want to see, there is a Mary. Fairbanks. I know there's a lot of Marys because it's a very popular name, but there is 2. It's a little kid and that one. And that's actually about right, you know? It said I've been here for 200 years. So that could be Mary. From the 1700s or late 1700s to the mid 1800s. That could be, okay. Well, again, to the, I'm just going to say to the, oh my God, are you kidding me?
More.
Tiffany, your father, I think is saying hi. Is this John Moore? Tiffany's dad? John Moore, is this you? Can you tap the cat ball to confirm? Any of them? I think you know what had to have happened for her because of what happened. Without saying it. And I even said, hey, can you tap the REM pod? Like, make it beep once, but you didn't do it. And I was like, oh, I know you were there, but maybe just didn't have the energy. But what are the odds of you coming in and putting your name here? Like you, because again, they're watching us, they listen to us, and they can sense what we do with our community of the YouTube community. So again, if Tiffany Lorraine is ever aware of my sessions, again, your father's last name, right there. I'm not sure if you have a Mary in your family, but yeah. But just in case, I'm pretty sure that's him coming through, just quinky dinky. But there are 10 Moors that are there as well. Just in case. There is some Moors. A bunch. Is there a Mary Moore? Oh, good Lord. Is there a Mary Moore? No. Okay. Construct.
Construct.
Construct. I'm like just gonna kind of be like, again, to the YouTuber guy. He did construct, create, make videos. That could be him.
Jess.
Jess. I got a lot of Jessies. Jesse with the IE at the Prospect Hill. So I got a bunch. So yeah, there's a bunch. And yes, you're gonna get ads. Sorry. That's what happens when you use free Safari. So if there is a Jess, hi. Realm.
Realm.
Well, I mean, obviously, the spirits are in a different realm, right? So, I don't know how to explain the capital going off. Okay, so here's what happened. I was just setting up, and during a failed attempt, because I was just like, basically it was like turn on, turn on, turn on, and then obviously this one went off, that one went off, that one went off, but this one went
Frustration.
back on. Frustration? See, the problem is going to be almost all of them. Not all of the spirits in the Prospect Hill, but the ones that I'm trying to seek. It could be the guy from YouTube. It could be the Hopestill Fairbanks. Oh, shoot, it could be. I think it is. It could be this, possibly the Fairbanks family in Prospect Hill. Or it can be Mr. Moore having to, unfortunately witness his daughter go through some stuff. And he couldn't really help her. But yes, again, there's a lot of yes, also
Victorian.
They are from the Victorian. Some are in the Victorian era. The ones Jess and Jesse. Just one Jesse Rogers. So I don't know if it's like Jess is like a nickname. Yeah. See, there's a bunch. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he's still here. Curious if Sylvester's here too. How about this? If it's a little bit difficult to do the capitals currently, maybe just like that. Never mind. You already know exactly what I'm about to ask. But let me ask the question first before you keep going to the orange. Is the YouTuber that I was just showing, is he here with me? And maybe his cat's here too. Can you go to the orange to confirm? Otherwise you can obviously tap the capital again.
Pressure.
Pressure? YouTube pressure. That is true. No joke. I think that also he had a lot going on in his life, and then I believe having that pressure with the YouTube audience, he had to switch some of his ideas to focus on what supposedly the viewers were watching, which was, his cat. So he had to push away what he was passionately enjoying to do, which was making music. So is that you saying pressure? Is it this one? Because he did, unfortunately, maybe had pressure from PTSD from the American Revolution War. So it could be that one too. Oh, wait, pressure. The pressure of having to, again, watch his daughter go through a big I wouldn't say transformation, but transition. So unfortunately, Tiffany Lorraine lost her job, and she had to move. And her two baby doggies, not baby doggies, but her babies in a sense, her fur babies, were Max and Bear. They had to be placed in a shelter because she couldn't bring them to her new apartment. So again, the fact that her father's name came third thing up here makes me feel like we joined the company. Okay, good.
We enjoy the company.
Well, thank you. Again, I'm pretty sure you guys are watching me. You're like, I think Detective Lazari is going to have a session on us. So prepare. And not only that, I did, again, help the Hopestill Fairbanks family. Once CFan Spiritbox did a session with the Fairbanks family at the Prospect Hill, I found the connection between that family and this guy. And then because of that, I was able to find the dad, which is Jonas. And then I started linking them to his siblings. However, again, somebody denied my suggestion twice. So apologies on one of the sisters who won't
Albert,
who won't have the ability to have her father linked to her page, which is a bummer. Albert? Hi, Albert. I'm sure there's some Alberts there. Oh, West?
West,
Maybe she had to move west? I don't know. Or is that the last name? So we have 15 Alberts. I'm just going to quickly scroll through. Not going to say their names. I'm just going to, oops, sorry. Hold up. Didn't mean to. I was trying to scroll, and unfortunately my big fat thumb hit it too fast. I'm trying to... There is actually an Albert Moore. Albert Moore? Maybe not. Okay. I'm going to laugh if there is a West. No, there isn't. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is there a West? Yeah, there is 5 Wests. Edith, Roscoe, Gordon. Actually, there's only 2. So these 2. Which might be, wife, me. Husband and wife. Cool. Just in case, this is what has been said. Yes, it's a little all jumbly. And again, my very beginning startup, this is sit. I am sitting. Are you sitting?
sit,
So you're sitting down? It just said sit. I'm already sitting. Why did it get blurry all of a sudden? Are you sitting on me? Are you sitting in front of me? Why is it all of a sudden getting blurry? What the hey? Did someone get in front? Oh, okay.
Mildred,
Again, I don't believe there's a Mildred in that family, but okay, Mildred. There's a bunch. There's 11 Mildreds. It's a bunch of names that are tied to the Prospect Hill Cemetery. Okay, there you got to scroll through those 11. Under the ground.
under the ground,
You're sitting under the ground? Or maybe that's just letting us know that they're buried under the ground. Which could be any of them. Yeah. Let me finish that other thing I was talking about. So like I said, my first attempt, which unfortunately I had to end because it says please come back later, or please come back, and I was like okay. But at the very beginning, again that capital went off, and I want to make sure it wasn't a fluke. So I just said, well, maybe if it does go off again, well, I try to do attempt number 2, and it did. So I know it wasn't a fluke. It was a spirit trying to get my attention. And I was like, ah. So again, I don't know if it is indeed the YouTuber or if it was just somebody trying to get my attention. Again, I have multiple things I was doing today. Searching the Fairbanks family.
There's evil everywhere.
Yep, there is. So I don't know. We'll see. Is there any way that one? See, told you.
Watching.
Told you they are watching me. And they're probably also, again, if it's Moore, John Moore, he's also watching his daughter. So they are watching us. They probably just don't have the energy to help us physically or clue us in that they're there. But they are watching. So they are aware. Oh, okay.
Dancing.
Funny enough, he did do a video where he was dancing. And it was, dang it. If you guys can watch this video, he is somebody who was, yes, he was somebody who was dancing in it. And at the very end, he's like, I am not a good dancer. And I don't like to rap. And yet he's rapping it in the video. So basically, he made a parody on a Sparta Cat video that Corey Williams did. And I didn't realize that he had a connection between me and him. I liked Corey Williams stuff that he did. He unfortunately doesn't do it as much, that YouTuber. But I can't believe we had a connection, which was Sparta Cat and the Mean Kitty song. And I didn't realize that he actually made a parody. And I'm like so glad I saw it and got to watch it. Exactly.
Recording.
I'm recording. And so, yeah. Also, he made a recording, aka filmed it. So if it wasn't for that Do You Remember Talking Kitty Cat video, I probably would have not wanted to do this just yet. Even though he was already in my photo album since June or July of 2025. So we're almost been a year. So I hope he's here. I hope he's doing okay, watching his family, especially his wife and his kid. I don't know if he has a kid or kids, but yes. I'll see if there's any more animals. Interesting.
Inferno.
I mean, he did do a video that had that flames and all. Let's see. If I can find it. So there's that. I'm going to type in the word. There is a Charles DeHumo, I can't pronounce your last name, that unfortunately passed away in a nightclub fire. I don't know if that's them. The third person. And then there's Kim Ellen Leager.
Upset me.
Oh, I'm sorry. So there's, again, that stuff. So is the Inferno tied to somebody at the Prospect Hill Cemetery? Because there's 24 that have that F-I-R-E word in their bio. I mean, not all of them are saying that they were unfortunately K'd by that, but yeah. So if you were, maybe you can tap that or go strong on the EMF meter. If that's who put Infernal. Obviously, there's people that were fire chiefs working in the fire department. Another house fire. Dang it. Oh, wait. It's the same. It's sibling. Hold on. The mother, the daughter. Oh. Is it the Leaguer family? Possibly. It might be the Leaguer family. Again, Dorothy and Kim. Walk back.
Walk back.
Am I too close? Possibly too close. I'm sorry if I'm too close. Okay, so again, we have Dorothy Leaguer, who unfortunately was K'd by a house fire, and also her daughter. Again, what is this one? And here's the article right there. I'm going to zoom it in. I can't really read it, but you can at least read the title. There you go. Maybe interesting.
Hypothermia.
Okay. I haven't had that word come out in a long time. You drowned? Yeah? I gotta go Google that, see if anybody mentions if they were somebody who had drowned. Yep, sadly 4 may have drowned. Let me see. We have Seth Harding, Sarah Adams, Moses Daniels, Abigail Adam Daniels. So we have 4. Is any of the 4 that I listed are the ones that said hypothermia? That have green eyes, maybe?
Green eyes.
Wait, green eyes, hold up. Duh. It doesn't give you justice on your green eyes. Hold on. I don't know if he has green eyes or blue eyes. I mean, it could be just unfortunate, the lighting of his thing. I don't know. He might have green eyes. I don't know. I think he has green eyes. Yeah, it's a possibility. Or light green. Anyways, yeah, unfortunately they don't tell us colors of their eyes in the bio, so I can't find out if any of those that unfortunately drowned. Sorry. Of course.
There is a shapeshifter.
So this is just a repetitive thing. Sometimes Spirit Talker does spew out stuff constantly. And I think this is the 3rd time I've seen that pop up, so I'm just going to ignore it. So again, I'm going to tap this capel just so the Prospect Hill spirits know which one to tap. And that is this one. The one that might be the YouTuber that has the famous cat that talks. Okay, you talked for it. You can tap that one. And the one over there can be for Hopestill and Hopestill Fairbanks family. One over there can be for Tiffany Lorraine and her father, John Moore. I mean, Tiffany Lorraine's still alive, but I'm saying like tied to her. And also, I'm getting thirsty. It's been 30 minutes. And yeah. So again, I'm sorry that it's a little all over the place. But sometimes that's kind of how it goes. I wish I could just say his name. It would really help. Even if it's like, okay, believe in myself, yes.
Believe in yourself.
That's a good phrase for people to hear. What do you call it? I can't even think right now. It's what the spirits want to say to us, to believe in ourselves. Because he believed in himself and he got very far. It's just unfortunately his slight illness made him feel very sad. Very, very sad. To the point of April 2020. And unfortunately, April 2020 was not a good year either because of COVID. So to top it off with what he had and that year, yeah. I can see him, unfortunately, going through a very tough time. And again, it says watching. I feel like the Hopestill Fairbanks family can see that I'm like, copy, paste, decline on one, again, twice on one of the sisters. Dang it. Anyways, and then that was for pasting the father, because I finally found him. Couldn't find the mother. God darn it. I don't know why, but they just don't have any records on her past a certain date. So, morning. Funny enough, John Moore in the morning at 9 a.m. Yes, 9 a.m. I told you, hey, she has a REM pod, hasn't gone off. But if you can't see, I knew you were watching me. If you can you make that go beep once for yes that you're there? And it didn't. But you were there, right? Can you confirm that you were there? Either go back to orange on the EMF meter or that cat ball in that chair. I don't have a REM pod, so. I feel like, again, what are the odds of it saying morning? And that's exactly when Tiffany Lorraine went live and told us the unfortunate, sad news about her changes in her life. And I was like, well, the REM pod didn't go off yet. So that's where I think. See.
It's us.
See, I know, it's all of you. It's, again, John Moore. It's possibly this one. Maybe even the Hopestill and their family. And maybe from the Prospect Hill. They're all enjoying this mixed up session with Detective Lazaria. So again, even though I I typed in, hey, Tiffany's father, can you beep once for yes that you're there on the REM button? But again, it didn't. And I even said it out loud actually in the room. Do you remember that? Do you remember me yelling in my room? Well, not yelling, but telling you out loud in my room to go over there and try to interfere with the REM pod? So she had some comfort knowing that you were there? Possibly. Okay. Again, what are the odds of that name coming through? I even told her I would have Spirit Talker on, but I kind of took it off after it was just spewing random stuff. Watch out here.
Watch out here.
Oh, also, since we're kind of still on the topic of more, so Tiffany's new apartment. Mr. Moore, could you tell us if it is? You can see that word on the Spirit Talker. I know exactly what word he should say. Starts with an H. Is it? You let us know. You put your name on here, so you could possibly put the H word. if her new apartment is sadly is. And if it comes up with something else, I'll just tell you what I think you should say. Because apparently she got scratched on her body, 3 marks, and she knows it obviously wasn't her father, and she just moved in. Of course, the landlord person doesn't have any clue. He's like, I have no clue of anybody passing away in this apartment. But that doesn't mean it's not someone from long ago on that ground area. A burial ground, Native American, you never know. Just like Haunted Apartment 202. Doreen.
Doreen.
I don't think that's her name. The mother, the grandmother? I don't think that's the name. I think it's just Doreen. I'm going to look up Doreen in the Prospect Hill real quick. There is no Doreens in the Fairbank. No Doreen at all. See? No. So it's not that. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Crap. Hold on. Unfortunately, I cannot find. I just realized something. There is a connection between Moore and Hopestill. They have the same name in the family, Rufus. That's so interesting. Okay, I can't find the, I think it's because it's this. Why can't I find you? Hold on. Please hold. I don't know why I'm having difficulty finding.
You are imaginative.
Thank you. Why can't I find you? Never mind. Found him. See? I was like, I know he's here. Okay. So, oh, okay. So close. So close. It's a Doreen, but the mother's name is Lauren. Or Lorene, you know. Not Doreen, though. See? There's a Rufus. See, there's a connection with that name, and Hopestill's brother is Rufus too. So again, this is when her father was much younger for Tiffany Lorraine. Sadly, he passed away at age 74. So just know, Tiffany, your dad is always watching you. He's always with you, even though you can't feel, see, or hear him. And I'm sure he's aware of everything that sadly has come about. Harmony. So, yeah. He does make music, like Harmony. So basically, in his clips and the videos for this YouTuber, he has 4 boxes of him making, singing a song in harmony. But I don't know, that could just be random. But so again, you would have to just check out his channel and watch all the videos. Especially the, I guess the talking kitty cat ones. Hilarious. He worked his butt off to make great comedy.
Constance.
Okay, that might be a name from the Prospect Hill, maybe? Otherwise, a repeat. No, there is. Constant Jordan, 1931 to 2011 in Prospect Hill. Just so you guys can see who this is. Constance Jordan. So hello, if this is you, hi. I know. So I have less than 20 minutes and I gotta get going. So if it's possible, if this one can again say his name or anything that ties to him, that'd be great. Or touch the capital again to let me know he's here. Prospect Hill, obviously you're already putting a bunch of names. Hi. You can tap that capital to let me know you're here. And then the one for Hopestill Fairbanks family, you're thanking me.
Gratitude.
You're thanking me for, again, finding Hopestill Fairbanks' father and linking the father to those find a grave pages of his siblings. At least the ones I could find. And again, one was declined twice. I was like, come on. Any hoozle. So I did try. We'll see how long the others get accepted, and hopefully they do. I don't understand why it kept saying decline due to different area or memorial. Like, that makes no sense. It is indeed her father, but okay. And then, of course, more, because Tiffany Lorraine went live in the morning, and she was going through some stuff and telling us her unfortunate changes in her life.
Agony.
That can be all of them. They probably all felt some agony. And yeah. So I'll try to link the Talking Kitty Cat channel. Obviously, the YouTuber that created it. The main cemetery Prospect Hill page. And maybe Mr. Moore's? I'm not sure. We'll see. And obviously Hopestill Fairbanks. Duh. So as of now, again, it's just one sibling that was got tacked on. Still waiting on the many others. Again, between me and someone else, they were linking the father, which is Jonas. It's so funny. I was like, hey, you're beating me to it, because I had to take a break. Ugh. But again, we got these ones. Oh, they did at least fix this one. So again, they did accept this one right here. She kept, the one that created that page kept declining it twice.
Mummy.
Exactly. Your mommy. Okay, even though it says mummy, the mom I couldn't find. Experience Leland Fairbanks. I could not find her because she got married to another person, and then I just couldn't find that last name with that first name. And when I did, it wasn't the same one. And there was only one with that name. So again, I did try, and I spent at least an extra 30 minutes to try to look for her. Your mummy, if you were Hopestill Fairbanks, I did try to find her. I don't know where she is. It's kind of grr. So the problem is, your father passed away very young, and she just ended up remarrying. Exactly.
I'm upset.
See, me too. I'm upset that I couldn't find her either. Yeah. Or maybe it's Jonas. He's like upset that his wife remarried. I don't know. I wish that capital would go off. Be like, yeah, I'm definitely the one speaking, or the Hopestill Fairbanks family is speaking. But if it's this one and he's upset, he can tap that capital. Or that one, Mr. Moore, he can tap that capital. Prospect Hill people. Again, that helped me clarify. So again, use those capitals to confirm who is talking and saying, I'm upset. But the fact that mummy, it makes me feel like it could be Hopestill because his mom is not listed because I couldn't find her. And in the ancestor tree, she's all over the place. Different people keep putting different things, and I'm like, ugh. But the one said that she was married to a last name with Grout. And I was like, okay. And I typed it in, but again, wasn't her. I don't know. Is it possible to say the word that soon? Okay.
Soon.
It's like they can hear my mind going off. And I was like, I wonder if, because again, he may have committed the S word, and that one did too. So they kind of have a connection with how they passed. So if they say that word, it makes me feel like they are coming through. Of course, I'd have to quickly turn off the volume or scream over this. So, yeah. And surprisingly, both passed away very young. So he was about 22. This one was about 30. No, 40. Never mind. Well, I'm glad that they were watching and seeing that I was enjoying the videos again, making this one. And then seeing me at work doing...
Unlikely.
Oh, now you're saying unlikely that you will spew out that word? That's fine. Okay. It's funny. Maybe soon was for something else. Because it was a little too soon to put that when I was thinking of it. About maybe if they were to say that same word. So again, it was too soon. Or maybe they were saying soon we'll find her, about me. Experience Leland, her Find a Gray page, maybe soon. Well, that'd be great. I mean, I would create it, but there's too many mixed data on the ancestry tree site, so I don't want to create a page and be wrong. I just would right.
Right.
See, right, correct. So what I was talking about when it said soon there should be a page. Well, there. Oh, oh my God. Okay, the person that was beating me and adding the father and the other sibling pages, that person might create the mother's page. Is that what you're letting me know? Like you're watching that person maybe thinking about creating her page to finally have the full family? Because if so, that's awesome. Okay, well, we'll find out soon, right? Can you go to orange again if that's right? That other person that was, again, suggesting to add the father to the other siblings, who was beating me to it. He's going to create her page for us. Experience Leland Fairbanks / Grout. That'd be cool. And then I guess I just have to poke at Hopestill Fairbanks page every so often just to hope for the best. 10 minutes. You know that drill. And plus I want to take a little break and prepare for other things. Like watch a movie before I go to bed. Oh.
Footsteps.
Are you walking back towards me to maybe interact with that cat ball? Again, it hasn't gone off since the very beginning of this. Oh, and by the way, it didn't say the H word. So I was hoping that Mr. Moore can say haunted if her apartment was haunted. But it didn't spew up. Yeah, again, it's either A, this new ball's finicky, or if it was indeed a spirit. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. Yes, that's the S word. I was focused on Mr. Moore's, because I said haunted. But there you go. It's official. They said the word. I'm going to have to find a way to bleep that somehow. Yep. So there you have it. Wow. Yeah. So again, this one, he was going through a lot. He had bipolar, and unfortunately COVID struck, and it made it very hard to be around people because of the whole COVID thing. So it made him even more depressed, as if it wasn't already sad enough that he was already sad. He was going through the pressure of the YouTube pressure.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I wasn't tied to you. And unfortunately, sometime in April, it got worse. And then in April, mid-April,
You are loved.
well, not just me, but you, and all of you, as well as you and your daughter, are loved. Right? Go strong or something. Not just me, but every one of you are loved. And yes, exactly. See, explain that, okay? Again, this one, having to go through what he did, again, he did serve the American Revolution War. He went through a good traumatic experience, and a year later, or half a year later, after it ended, things got bad for him, and he just unfortunately ended his life. And then this one, again, like I said, he had already a illness called bipolar, and he was probably taking medicines and whatnot. And he did say that you get like patches where it's very hard for it to focus because of the deep depression stage, and then the manic stage.
Something stirs.
Something stirs, exactly. So when your mind is stirring up, it becomes like in phases. You got the manic, where he's very hyper, and then the low end, where he's very sad. And unfortunately, he was already going through it. And that was one of the last videos he mentioned at the very end why he wasn't making as many videos. And then that was the last video. Sad face. Wow. Okay, I have to figure out how to bleep that out. Or, I don't know. Yeah. Shoot.
We fight the darkness.
Exactly. The darkness inside them. The feeling, the sadness. That's them. That's Hopestill. And this guy, I can't say his name yet, but the YouTuber. I haven't seen it say we fight the darkness. Wow. So yeah, unfortunately, it's sad. Yeah, it is very sad. So I'm definitely going to say a prayer after this, okay? It's officially, I wrote it down so I can say it after this for any and all that need it, especially those two that unfortunately did leave the world the way they chose to. And again, they're watching me. They're aware of everything I do. Not just my family now. I think the other spirits are just aware. So they're probably aware of what Pal Spiritbox, aka Chris, did, because they said you found their son already in a previous session. And he's like, holy crap, I can't believe it. I did do exactly that. I went
Gravestone.
Exactly, the gravestone. He found the gravestone of the son of Leonard Fairbanks. And funny enough, that's the same name. It's just, senior, junior. So what are the odds? Like it said, found him, son. And he did find him. And then that's where I connected the dots between this Fairbanks family there and that guy, Hopestill. The connection, the fact that it's like his dad, his brother was the father of the son. That one, like it was like a couple. Anyways, they were connected. So I was like, woohoo. Wow, okay, it's gonna stink because I have to do InShot and edit that S word somehow. And it's gonna take a long time, which is a bummer. Unless I can trim it out, I don't know. I think that's just too much effort. Anywhoozles. So again, like I said, I wasn't paying attention. I was focused on the chair. If I'd seen it, I would have turned it down. So I gotta get going. I know, they're like, don't go. We like to chat. But like at the same time, I gotta go. And it's not like they can't, pop in whenever. Just like Mr. Moore, he pops in. Wait, I saw your name come through earlier. You were trying to warn me or come through earlier, Mr. Moore, weren't you? But I didn't put the connection together, like having to know that your daughter was going through a tough patch in her life. Dang it.
Suspect.
I didn't suspect it, right? Is that what you're trying to say? You should have suspected that. Like that was me coming through. And you should have said, hey, is everything all right with Tiffany? Otherwise, it's somebody saying that they were a suspect. Nope, nothing pops up. Okay. All right, last word, then I gotta go, sadly. So thank you, even though his name.
See,
they do see me doing what I do, and they can see that I was seeing them. I saw videos of him. Again, the very first video he did was a parody of the Mean Kitty, but it was called Meaner Kitty. Hilarious. And then
burden.
Aw, it is a burden. See, a burden. Oh, the burden, that might be him too, or them, all of them. Yeah, it could be a burden, because when he passed away, unfortunately, his wife was, probably feeling the very loss of him and the pets, or the burden of
Thomas.
Interesting. Matt Thomas? Yeah. I was like, I don't know. There could be, of course, some Thomases. But again, I gotta get going. But just curious. There's probably... No? Okay. Uh-oh.
We can affect you.
Well, hopefully in a good way. Yeah, in a good way? Okay, good. They're letting us know. In a good way. Okay. Whew. So nothing bad. In a good way. So they're letting me know the feeling of me feeling the way that I feel about their unfortunate endings and their loss. Yeah, see? It's going strong again. And again, him having to feel the burden of watching one of his daughters go through a tough patch in her life. And again, it's very hard for him to help because he's up there and not able to do much. But he's always watching, I'm sure, and trying to comfort her in some way. And then again, burden because these two, again, committed S. And then the leg. You're going to affect me on my leg? Interesting. Like a cold feeling? Just to okay, maybe a cold feeling to let me know that you were here? Okay. Interesting. All right. So even though he didn't say his name, I'm going to go ahead and say it. So thank you if you were here, Stephen, Carl, or Steve Cash, who was that YouTuber with Sylvester, the cat. If that was you interacting with this couple at the very beginning, thank you. I will say that prayer after this ends. Anybody from the Prospect Hill Cemetery, hi. Thank you for putting your name in. Again, Hopestill Fairbanks. Again, trying to see if we get your mom's page created by the other person that may be doing it. And seeing the suggested edits to add the father to the other siblings. Yay. Hopefully it happens and not get declined. And then Mr. Moore, you keep watching on her. I'll watch her when she goes live too, as much as I can. And bring her up some joy and hope. All right. Last word. I really got to get going. And I'm going to say the prayer to any and all. And again, viewers, if you got this far, exactly.
Come and go.
See, I'm glad I didn't end it. See, come and go. He does. And I'm sure he does too, to visit his wife. And anyone else. See? All right, at that note, I'm going to just go ahead and end it. So thank you. This is your Detective Lazaria, signing out.